Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back with another 2 trades today. And today's date is March the 19th. Now there's no high impact news, but we don't need high impact news with this COVID-19. And it's going at a pace of about 3 to 4 times the average ADR, as you can see. In the top left corner here in the Euro Aussie, average daily range is 547 pips, and the Euro New Zealand is 421 pips. This is at least 3 times the normal range because of this virus that is affecting the whole world. Hopefully you're keeping yourself safe and isolated, which is what I'm doing, staying at home and trading. And as you can see, there's a lot of pips to be made. Look at within the blue box here is almost 600 pips today on the Euro New Zealand, and the Euro Aussie is 559. I got in late. I didn't come to the computer until around 9:30 this morning, and about 10 o'clock, actually at 10 and 5 after 10 this morning, I decided to jump in. As I knew, looking at the meter, it still is. Euro is weak. It's well below 20, and New Zealand's at the top here, almost 80, and the Aussie's at 76. So I knew that it was going to go. Chances that it can still keep going, but it already hit the ADR in both of them. That's why these red lines are thick and red. So let's see how I did and where I got in. We'll put it down to the 5 minutes. We'll work on this Euro Aussie first. Drop it down to the 5 minutes. Just drag it up and drop it. As I said, I got in. I just decided to get in because of what the meter was telling me to do. Now I got in at this cursor right here, and I closed out when I noticed that it was struggling to break this bottom here. And I closed out with about, let's go with 120 pips there. Closed it out, and I'm glad I did. The time at this time now is 11 a.m., 2 minutes after 11. We have the London close, and it could just as easy as it could continue down, but I have a strong feeling now that it's going to go up because it's making higher lows here. So, but I'm done trading for the day. I'd rather go with the trend, and the way that I traded today was a great way to trade. Looking at the goal line and the AO, as you can see, everything is screaming to go down. Very easy, with a high degree of you producing winners. So let's drop the Euro New Zealand, run a check on it, put it on the 5 minutes. And by the way, that 120 pips on the Euro Aussie produced $6,795. As I said in yesterday's video that I did for YouTube, I would show you today how easy it is to trade. I recommend going with the trend as opposed to doing pullbacks. But look at this pullback right here. That's like 127 pips. These pullbacks are huge. Over 100 pips there. And looks like this one is continuing down. So let's run a check on this Euro New Zealand. Just drag it up and drop it. And this is where I got in. Didn't go against me at all, period. It just kept going down. Just like my magic trigger said it was going to do. Got in at this time, which was 10 o'clock this morning. And I closed it out here for no particular reason other than I was happy with 100. Let's go. I think that's about 128 pips approximately. Now those 128 pips on the Euro New Zealand here produced $7,179. So if you're doing the pip totals along with me, that's 248 pips. And money-wise is $13,975. So that is not bad for 30 minutes work, as there's 6 candles here, 5-minute candles, that's 30 minutes, in and out. And I followed the rules that I teach in the Magic Trigger. And as I said, I'm not trading news. We don't need news. The market is moving within the blue box like crazy. And I prefer to go with the direction of the trend. Very, very clear, along with the meter, to be selling today. And as you can see, it's still, it did a pullback from there to there. It's like over 100 pips. And it continued to drop another 60 pips. But that's okay. I'm usually happy with 40 or 50 pips a day. And today I got 248. So you got to grab those pips when the market is producing. So if your system is not producing, like the Magic Trigger, or any one of my top 3 favorite ones, Magic, or the PIP Trigger, or the Golden Trigger. And by the way, this PIP Trigger is the new and improved PIP Trigger, as opposed to the one that I did a long time ago, which is this one down here. Just thought I'd let you know things have changed over the years, and as I have evolved, my PIP Trigger has evolved into a better system. So if your system's not producing, I suggest you get your hands on it. And now that I'm sure most of us are spending a lot of time at home, which I don't have a problem with, in isolation, as I want to make sure that I don't get the virus. And as long as I continue making money, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so as I said, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up. It's a Magic Trigger System that I do charge $250 for. Now, it is a combination of the best of the Golden Trigger and the PIP Trigger merged together. If you want to see any reviews on this, just click on either one of these for the best 2 or the Magic Trigger down here, and you will see me do a review of it. Now, my Magic Trigger System has about 3.5 gigabytes of training. You will get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now, it comes with 4 MT4 templates along with 10 custom indicators and, of course, my favorite meter, the one you are looking at. I love it, actually. Now, there's 4 MT, as I said, I told you about the templates. There's a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents, and included is the $1 Million Trade Plan. Of course, if you have any questions about that, feel free to get in contact with me. Now, my most favorite way of trading is a great way to trade, which I've already explained to you, using the goal line and the AO here. And since there are a lot of ways to trade, I give a lot of training videos, 36 of them for the Magic Trigger System, along with I threw in 9 bonus videos. And part of the videos is I give a lot of trading tips, advanced and best trading tips. I teach how to back test the Magic Trigger. I teach how to scalp the market, how to scan the market, how to trade all the 3 sessions here, along with the London close, which is right now, by the way. But due to that the euro is so weak right now, I would not attempt it, not when it's this weak. Let's see how many pips it went past the ADR. That's 470 pips. Now, if I was in front of the computer earlier this morning, I would have jumped in closer to the moving averages. And look at that, producing over 500 pips. Pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Let's see where I was now. I I do teach how to trade pullbacks and reversals. By the way, this is a pullback, would not break through the goal line, so it just did a reversal and kept going with the trend. Now, of course, if it breaks through the goal line and keeps going up, then that's how to trade reversals. And of course, I teach how to trade the channel, the upper and the lower, and that's when the market is just range bound. And as you can see, with 400 or 500 pips, whatever it may be in here, it is very good trading the channel. But today, as you can see, just tanking, so the market is trending, which is the PIP trigger version of it, using these two moving averages. Let's see now how to trade the goal line. There's always action around the goal line, as long as you're lining up with the indicators down at the bottom and the moving averages and the channel. Once you get everything lined up, you know exactly if you should be buying or selling. And in this situation, it's very, very clear selling. There's no guesswork here. Now, I do teach how to trade the news. I don't recommend that until you're very good at trading, as it is the most difficult thing to do. I do teach how to trade with a day job. I don't trade this way. I just get in each session, manage the trade, and then close the trade. Because I don't have a day job, I just get up in the morning and trade the New York session. So if you have any questions at all about the trigger system or even this $1 million trade plan, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, just shoot me an email. Don't forget there's an underscore. Here's my Skype ID, Forex_Nelson. Made it easy for you. Just click on this link. We'll have direct contact. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Lasts about 45 minutes. That depends on how many questions you may have for me. And as I said previously, I've done 2 reviews here. And of course, over the 12 or 13 years, I've been building trigger systems, a grand total of 26. And if you so desire, you want to see the screenshots, there's 26 of them showing each and every one. All you got to do is click on this link. So that just about wraps up this video. And as I said earlier, I want to wish you good luck trading and the best of health. Take care of yourself, as we're going through troubling times with this virus. So as I said, time to wrap up this video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading.